Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Nityam Dadati Supadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Udapatakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parjana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Ladita Shri Vishakham Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namostude Apta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabano Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarupesha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patidanam Pavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swamini Dinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dechatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Hare Krishna Hare Om Tat Sat. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, text 27 onwards. Ragi karma phala prepsur lubdho himsadmako suchi harsha shokanvita karta rajasa prakirtitaha ragi karma phala prepsur lubdho himsadmako suchi harsha shokanvita karta rajasa prakirtitaha. Mayuri Mataji and Tarini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Ragi karma phala prepsu lubdha hinsatmaka ashruchihi harsha shoka anvita karta rajasa parikirtitaha.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji pranams. Translation: the worker who is attached to work and the fruits of work, desiring to enjoy those fruits, and who is greedy, always envious, impure, unmoved by joy and sorrow, is said to be in the mode of passion. Hare Krishna.
So Krishna is explaining to Arjuna worker in different modes. We have already explained about the worker in the mode of goodness. What is it? What does it say? One who performs his duty without association with the modes of material nature, without false ego, with great determination and enthusiasm, without wavering in success or failure, is said to be a worker in the mode of goodness. So a person in the mode of goodness will perform his duty without associating in any of the modes of nature, either in goodness, passion, or ignorance. He will be transcending the three modes of material nature and without false ego. He will never think that I am the doer, with great determination and enthusiasm, because he is performing the duty for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. So he will have great determination and enthusiasm, and at the same time, without wavering for success or failure. Whether it is success or failure, he will do the duty. The result is not his expectation. The result, he will leave to Supreme Lord Krishna. So that is in the mode of goodness. Now, the second one, the worker in the mode of passion. The worker who is attached to work and the fruits of work, desiring to enjoy those fruits, and who is greedy, always envious, impure, and moved by joy and sorrow, is said to be in the mode of passion. So a passionate person who is attached to the work as well as the fruits of work, and he wants to enjoy that fruits, who is greedy also and envious. Why envious? Because somebody else is more successful than him or than her, then he or she will be envious, because he wants to enjoy himself or hers. He doesn't want the other person to enjoy. It is only for my enjoyment. If he sees that other person is also enjoying, then he feels envious of that. For example, if a person in the mode of passion has a house, okay, very palatial house, very nice house, and the neighbor is having better than that, okay, this person has 3 bedroom, he has got 5 bedroom palatial house, so he's envious. Why? Because the neighbor is having something which he doesn't have. It's not that he's unhappy of his house, he's unhappy because the other person is having a better one, because he's attached to that house. So that is the reason. So he's always envious and he wants to get more and more. That's why he's greedy. Impure in the sense because his mentality is contaminated. He is so selfish that he doesn't want others to enjoy. He wants to enjoy himself. And he is moved by joy and sorrow, means he is in duality. The joy, sorrow, success, failure, good, bad, everything affects him. Such a person is in the mode of passion. So a person is too much attached to a certain kind of work or to the result because he has too much attachment for materialism or hearth and home, wife and children. So the person, the mode of passion is always attached to his own family members, his friends, his society, okay, his possession, everything. Such a person has no desire for higher elevation in life. He doesn't want to get elevated, from this human life to a higher status of life, because he thinks that whatever is enjoying here, that is ultimate. He's simply concerned with making this world materially comfortable as possible. As we always say, a person in the jail wants to get more comfort, from a lower cell to a higher cell, where more comfort is there. Just like, for example, in a lower cell, there is no fan, there is no table, there is no chair. As he gets upgraded to a higher cell, there'll be fan, there'll be chair, there'll be table. So he's thinking, oh, I'm very happy now. Okay. Then when he sees that other person is having, there is a AC also. Okay, I want that. So whether he's in a lower cell or higher cell, he's still within the confinement of the jail. He is not free. He is not trying to get out of the jail. Similarly, we are all trying to make our life comfortable in this material world. But still, we are all within the fortress of this material world. Okay? We are confined in this material world. We are not trying to escape this material world. So our duty, having obtained this human form of life, is to get out of the material world, not to make more and more comfort in this material world. We are still in the material world, whether we are in a palatial house or in a hut. Just like a jailer, as I told you, a sinful person who is punished and sent to jail from a lower cell to a higher cell, where more comforts are there, he is transferred. What is the benefit? Still, he is within the jail only. So that's why a person who is in the mode of passion is after his family members, his friends, his society, his possession, etc. Such a person has no desire for higher level. He is not looking for getting out of the material world at all, because he is trying to find more comfort in this material world. He is simply concerned with making this world as materially comfortable as possible. He is generally very greedy, and he thinks that anything attained by him is permanent and never to be lost. So this is another illusion, that we will be taking whatever possessions we have along with us. Can we take? No. We have to leave everything here and go. So we know it, but still our mentality is such that, this is going to be with us forever. We know that nothing is going to come with us. Little sensible person will know that. My father is not coming with me, my mother is not coming with me, nor wife, nor husband, nor children. We have to go alone. We have to sail our own boat. We know that, but still our lifestyle is such that everyone will be with me always. My money will be with me always. My friends will be with me always. So this is the mentality that we all have. Although we know that it's not going to happen. So he's generally very greedy and he thinks that anything attained by him is permanent and never to be lost. Such a person is envious of others and prepared to do anything wrong for sense gratification. So if the other person, the friend or neighbor, is getting something better, then he will go to any extent to destroy him. He doesn't want to see that other person in a better status. Therefore, such a person is unclean and he does not care whether his earning is pure or impure. So just to compete with the other person, he takes different wrong paths to save money, okay, to earn money. That is, he is not caring whether it is a pure or impure means of earning money. So he is very happy if his work is successful and very much distressed when his work is not successful. Such is the worker in the mode of passion. So the person in the mode of passion is always greedy and is always in delusion and is envious. So this is mode of passion worker. So any questions? Any questions or any comments?
No, Prabhuji.
We'll go to the next, 28.
Yes.
Ayukta prakrita stabda satho naishkritiko lasaham vishadi dirgha sutri cha karta tamasa uchyate. Ayukta prakrita stabda satho naishkritiko lasaham vishadi dirgha sutri cha karta tamasa uchyate. Okay. Saraswati Mataji and Mayuri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Ayuta prakrita stabda sato naishkrito lasaha visadi dirgha sutri cha karta tamasa uchyate.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The worker who is always engaged in work against the injunctions of the scripture, who is materialistic, obstinate, cheating and expect in insulting others, and who is lazy, always morose and procrastinating, is said to be a worker in the mode of ignorance.
Very good. Now, the qualities of worker in the mode of goodness, in the mode of ignorance is given here or explained to Arjuna by Krishna. The worker who is always engaged in work against the injunctions of scripture. So such a person will never, work according to the injunction of the scripture. He will do all his work. He will perform everything according to his whims, whimsically. He will not refer to any scriptures. He will not listen to anyone else also. He will do everything whimsically. So no scripture is there for him. Who is materialistic in the sense that he sees everything from the point of profit. Materialistic means I want to enjoy. Okay, I want to earn profit. It's for me, I, me, and mine. Obstinate, stubborn. He will not listen to others. There is no consideration. Now, whatever he decides should happen. Very stubborn. Cheating. Cheating is another propensity of the worker in the mode of ignorance. He will lie and he will cheat and expert in insulting others. He is also expert in insulting others and lazy. He will not be disciplined at all. So always lazy and procrastinate, always morose, always with a dull mood, not happy at all, always unhappy in a morose mood. And procrastinating. Procrastinating means he will, prolong things. If something has to be done today, you will say, why should I do it today? Let me make it tomorrow. Tomorrow you will say the same thing. That tomorrow never comes. He simply procrastinate. Not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, not today, tomorrow. He will not be disciplined at all, no punctuality. Such a worker is in the mode of ignorance. So in the scriptural injunctions, we find what sort of work should be performed and what sort of work should not be performed. So in the scriptures, clarity is given as to what work should be done by what varna. Okay, there are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. For this class, different work is given in the scriptures. Okay, for a Brahmana, what he should do, Kshatriya, what he should do, similarly, Vaishya and Shudra. So, such people will not refer to any of such scriptures and they will perform their activities according to his whims, whimsically. Whatever his mind dictates, he will do it. Those who do not care for those injunctions engage in work not to be done. And such people will do or perform activities which are prohibited, forbidden. And such persons are generally materialistic. They are totally materialistic. They work according to the modes of nature, not according to the injunctions of the scripture. So in what mode he is accordingly evil. So ignorance means all those qualities: lazy, procrastinating, envious, obstinate, cheating. So this is the symptoms of worker in the mode of ignorance. So they work according to the modes of nature, not according to the injunction. If he performs his activity according to the scriptural injunction, even if he is in the mode of ignorance, there are every chances that he will upgrade himself to passion and from passion to goodness. So even if a person is in a lower mode of lower modes of material nature, if he or she tries to work that activity as per the injunction given in the scriptures, he or she will be upgraded from mode of ignorance to passion to goodness. So there will be an advancement. But if he doesn't follow the scriptures, then definitely what happens? He will be bound to work according to the modes that he has acquired. So there are such workers are very gentle. Such workers are not very gentle, and generally they are always cunning and expert in insulting others. So for their self, because they are very, very selfish mentality people. So by hook or crook, they want to enjoy their senses. They will cheat and they will insult others. They are very lazy, even though they have some duty, they do not do it properly. And they put it aside to be done later on. Therefore, they appear to be morose. They procrastinate. Anything which can be done in an hour, they drag on for years. Such workers are situated in the mode of ignorance. So procrastinating. And actually it is, kal kare so, aaj kare so, ab kar. But nowadays it is not. If you have to do today, make it tomorrow. Whatever you have to do tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Like that, nowadays happening. Procrastinating. Okay. So this is laziness. I know one person, he was telling, they're not very far off also. Friends, they were staying together. That lady delivered baby. So they wanted to go and visit that, see the child. But they could not find time. Lazy. Tomorrow, it procrastinated. And they met on the 5th birthday of the baby. Just imagine, they are in the same city. They were staying together as sharing, partners. They moved out, and later, when the other lady partner lady delivered a baby boy. Okay, we'll come and see the baby. Then they could not get time. And at last he was telling that they saw the baby on his 5th birthday. So this is procrastination. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Okay. So this is all, what is it? The symptom of ignorance.
Mode of ignorance.
Ignorance. So 29. Buddhir bedam dhritishaiva gunatastri vidham shrudu prochyamanam asheshena prithaktvena dhananjaya. Buddhir bedam dhritishaiva gunatastri vidham shrudu prochyamanam asheshena prithaktvena dhananjaya. Okay, Prince Prabhu and Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Buddhir bedam dhritishaiva gunatad trividham shranu protyamanam asheshena pratatvena dhanam jaya.
Hari Bol. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Translation. O winner of wealth, now please listen as I tell you in detail of the 3 different kinds of understanding and determination according to the 3 modes of material nature.
Hari Bol. O winner of wealth, Dhananjaya. Arjuna is being addressed here as Dhananjaya. Why is addressed as Dhananjaya? What is the reason? Why? How he got this name Dhananjaya? Who knows?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
He accumulated so many wealth for his brother to become emperor.
For
I mean,
Rajasuya Yajna. Yes.
that's right.
For performing.
धनंजय means प्रभु जी धन का संचय करने वाला.
Yeah. No, the winner of wealth or the person who has accumulated lot of wealth.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Why he is got, as Mataji rightly said, he got lot of wealth for his brother Yudhishthira for doing yajna. So that's why he is addressed here as Dhananjaya. Now please listen as I tell you in detail of the different kinds of understanding and determination according to the 3 modes of nature. So before this, we studied the mode of in different modes the work, and later different modes worker. Now he is explaining about the different kinds of understanding and determination in 3 different modes. Now after explaining knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower in 3 different divisions according to the modes of material nature, the Lord is explaining the intelligence and determination of the worker in the same way. So knowledge is explained, the object of knowledge, the knower in 3 different divisions according to the modes of material nature, that is goodness, passion, and ignorance. Now the Lord is explaining the intelligence and determination of the worker in the same way. So number 30. Pravartim cha nivrittim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha vaveti buddhi sabhartha satviki. Pravartim cha nivrittim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha yaveti buddhi sabhartha satviki. Okay, Tarini Mataji and Mayuri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pravritim cha nivritim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha yaveti buddhi sapartha satviki. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji.
Yeah.
O son of Pratha, that understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared, what is binding and what is liberating, is in the mode of goodness.
Okay. So, O son of Pritha, okay, now Arjuna is being addressed as Pritha, son of Pritha, okay, that is Partha. Son of Pritha is Partha. That understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done. The person who knows what should be done and what should not be done. What is to be feared and what is not to be feared. What is binding and what is not, what is liberating is in the mode of goodness. So performing actions in terms of the directions of the scriptures is called pravritti, or executing actions that deserve to be performed. Pravritti mark, nivritti mark. Okay. So here that's why it is said pravrittim cha, nivrittim cha. Pravritti means doing, nivritti means not doing. So pravrittim is usually it's a sense gratification, material. Nivritti means liberation. That takes you to a higher status. That is pravrittim cha, nivrittim cha. So that's what here it says. Performing actions in terms of the directions of the scriptures is called pravritti, or executing actions that deserve to be performed. The actions which are not so directed are not to be performed. One who does not know the scriptural injunction, scriptural directions, becomes entangled in the actions and reactions of work. Understanding which discriminates by intelligence is situated in the mode of goodness. So this is the understanding or knowledge in the mode of goodness. So actions to be performed, actions that should not be performed. Different. And what is to be feared, what is not to be feared, what is binding, what is liberating. So all these things, a person in the mode of goodness, now that is the understanding or knowledge in the mode of goodness. Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam eva cha ayathavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi. Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam eva cha ayathavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi. Okay, and Saraswati Mataji and Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam eva cha ayatavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Translation: O son of Partha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between religion and religion, between action that should be done and action that should not be done, is in the mode of passion.
Hare Bol. O son of Pratha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between religion and religion, between action that should be done and action that should not be done, is in the mode of passion. So dharma and adharma. Okay, one cannot distinguish what is dharma, what is adharma. And between action that should be done and that should not be done is in the mode of passion. So a person who cannot distinguish, cannot segregate what is good, what is bad, what is dharma, what is adharma. What is action to be done and what action should not be done. So these are all persons or workers in the mode of passion. That understanding, of course, that understanding. 32. Now, in the mode of ignorance. What understanding is in the mode of ignorance? Adharmam dharmam itiya manyate tamasavritam sarvartham viparitamscha buddhisa partha tamasi. Adharmam dharmam itiya manyate tamasavritam sarvartham viparitamscha buddhisa partha tamasi. Mayuri Mataji and Tarini Mataji. Oh,
Hare Krishna,
Ramya Mataji
Prabhuji.
is also there. I didn't see. Okay. Ramya
Shall I
Mataji.
read, Prabhuji?
Yeah, let Ramya Mataji read because I didn't see her.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Ramya Mataji, can you please recite? No, there. Okay. Mayuri Mataji, you only please recite.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Adharma dharmam iti ya manyate tam savrata sarvarthan viparitancha buddhi sa partha tamasi.
ये बोल तारिणी माता जी.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Translation: that understanding which considers religion to be religion and religion to be irreligion under the spell of illusion and darkness and strives always in the wrong direction. O Partha is in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Very good. That understanding which considers irreligion to be religion. So here it is the person's understanding which considers adharm जो है वो धर्म अधर्म. Okay. Irreligion, they think that it is religion, and religion they will take it as a religion under the spell of illusion darkness. Why? Because they don't refer the scriptures. They do everything whimsically and strives always in wrong direction. They always will go in wrong direction because they will not refer scriptures, or not they will consult some wise people. O Partha is in the mode of ignorance. So that understanding which considers irreligion to be religion, religion to be religion under the spell of illusion and darkness. So what is illusion? Because they think that in this material world we are all there for our enjoyment. We are the doer, and we don't consider a higher authority at all. We want to enjoy ourselves, even at the cost of disturbing or even to the point of killing others. I want to enjoy. So these are all in the mode of, this understanding is in the mode of ignorance. So intelligence in the mode of ignorance is always working the opposite of the way it should. Okay. So those people whose understanding is in the mode of ignorance also has intelligence. But how it works? The opposite way. That's what it says. Working the opposite way, it should. It's not that they are unintelligent, but the intelligence is going in a negative way. So it accepts religions which are not actually religions and rejects actual religion. They manufacture their own religion and they will reject the real religion. Men in ignorance understand a great soul to be a common man and accept a common man as a great soul. That is what is happening nowadays. The so-called politicians, sports stars, film stars, they're all great personalities nowadays. Those who have really done a lot of sinful activities, they are all being praised. The actual sages are ignored, isn't it? Even in our school books or college books, the subjects that are taught about personalities, about what sort of personalities we are learning, they are not really, even we should not even utter their names. Such personalities are glorified. And the real personality, the real heroes, the real experts and sannyasis and sages and rishis, they are not at all brought to limelight. At the same time, those who are totally against humanity, those who are butchers of humanity, they are being glorified. So what is this? This is intelligence in the opposite direction. This is what is happening. There are many, many saintly personalities about whom we should be teaching to our generation, because there are a lot of things that we have to learn from them. And such people are not at all taught about such people, such great personalities. But at the same time, this temporary, the so-called heroes of the society, whether they may be from film industry or sports industry or politics, such people are being glorified and taught even in schools and colleges. So it's our misfortune that we are living in such a time. But at the same time, we are very fortunate also. Why fortunate? Because we have a very simple process to get out of this material existence. Although the time is not very conducive or is very favorable, we are fortunate. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us, our acharyas like Srila Prabhupada have, educated us that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mantra, all our kalmashas can be purified and we'll be eligible to go back home, back to God. Very simple method is given to all of us. So those who are taking this process very seriously, and they will attain in this very life itself what is supposed to be attained by human being. So text 33. Dhritya yaya dharayate mana pranendriya kriyaha yogena vyabhicharinya dhriti sa partha satviki dhritya yaya dharayate mana pranendriya kriyaha yogena vyabhicharinya dhriti sa partha satviki. Okay, Saraswati Mataji and Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
धृत्याया धरायाते मन परेन्द्रिया क्रिया योगेनाप्यभिचारिण्या धृत्या सा पार्थ सात्विकी.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Translation. O son of Pritha, that determination which is unbreakable, which is sustained with steadfastness by yoga practice, and which thus controls the activities of the mind, life, and senses, is determination in the mode of goodness.
Hare Bol. O son of Pratha, that determination which is unbreakable, whatever happens, is so firm in his determination, he will not waver, which is sustained with steadfastness by yoga practice. So yoga practice can be, especially in the age of Kali, what yoga practice that we are supposed to follow? Bhakti yoga. Okay. So yoga means there are different types of yoga. So what is suitable for us? Bhakti yoga. There is Jnana yoga, there is Dhyana yoga, there is Bhakti yoga. So what is apt for us? Bhakti yoga. So that determination which is unbreakable, which is sustained with steadfastness by yoga practice, and which thus controls the activities of the mind, life, and senses, is determination in the mode of goodness. So by practicing Bhakti yoga, we will be able to control our activities of the mind, life, and senses. Okay. How? For the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. Otherwise, we'll be doing these activities, or our mind, our senses, our life, everything will be dovetailed for our sense pleasure. But instead, this will be dovetailed for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. So that determination is in the mode of goodness. So yoga is a means to understand the Supreme Soul. One who is steadily fixed in the Supreme Soul with determination concerning one's mind, life, and sensory activities on the Supreme engages in Krishna consciousness. That sort of determination is in the mode of goodness. The word avyabhicharinya is very significant, for it indicates that persons who are engaged in Krishna consciousness are never defeated by any other activity. So those who are Krishna consciousness, those who are Krishna conscious, they will be avyabhicharinya. Why? Because they will not deviate from his focus. Their focus is resolute. Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekeha kurunandana. We have learned that. No? So, such a person, Krishna conscious person, purpose, and everything will be resolute in purpose. So that's why this word is very significant here. Avyabhicharinya. Vyabhichari means we know, who is not chased to either husband or wife. So here also this word is used. Why? Because such a person who is in the mode of goodness is only, his focus is only to the Supreme Lord Krishna. He will not deviate to any other personalities or gods. He knows Supreme Lord Krishna is the topmost. He is one without a second. He is the supreme proprietor, supreme controller, supreme enjoyer, supreme master. So his worship or his focus is one pointed. So that's what it is said. Such a determination is in the mode of goodness. 34. Yaya tu dharma kamarthan dhrityadharayate arjuna prasangena falakankshi dhridisa partha rajasi. Yaya tu dharma kamarthan dhrityadharayate arjuna prasangena falakankshi dhridisa partha rajasi. Okay, Ramya Mataji, you are there? Very bold. It's not audible. You are not audible, Mataji. Hare Krishna, you are not audible. Anyway, Tarini Mataji and Mayuri Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yaya tu dharma kamarthan dhritya dharayate juna prasankena parakankshi dhriti sapartha rajasi. Hare Krishna.
Very bold. But that determination by which one holds fast to fruitive results in religion, economic development, and sense gratification is of the nature of passion, Arjuna. So, what is in the mode of passion? What determination in the mode of passion? Those who are working according to what fruitive results in religion, dharma, economic development, that is artha, sense gratification, kama, that is in the mode of passion. Okay, dharma, artha, kama. So person who is working as per dharma, artha, kama is his determination in the mode of passion. Okay? Fruitive results in religion, that is dharma. Economic development, what is that? Artha. Sense gratification, kama. Such determination is in the mode of passion. So any person who is always desirous of fruitive results in religious or economic activities, whose only desire is sense gratification, and whose mind, life, and senses are thus engaged, is in the mode of passion. Is it clear? So,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, in the mode of passion, a person performs according to the scripture, right?
Yeah. But for
And
their sense gratification.
okay.
He will, that is why it is said, no? Here, religious or economic activities. Here it is. Fruitive results in religion, economic development, sense. These are all as per the religion only, scriptures only. But their aim is to satisfy their senses. But the person, the mode of goodness, the aim is to satisfy the Supreme. Although he also enjoys, but in the mode of ignorance, it's totally against the scriptures, whimsically.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
35. Yaya swapnam bhayam shokam vishadam madameva cha na vimunchati durmedha dhridisa partha tamasi. Yaya swapnam bhayam shokam vishadam madameva cha na vimunchati durmedha dhridisa partha tamasi. Okay, Saraswati Mataji and Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yaya swapnam bhayam shokam visadam madam evacha na na vimunchati durmedam dhriti sa partha tamasi.
Very good. And that determination, sorry, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. And that determination, translation, and that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, morosenses, and illusion. Such unintelligent determination, O son of Pritha, is in the mode of darkness.
Very good. And that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion. Such unintelligent determination, O son of Pratha, is in the mode of darkness. So, such determination is always because of what? Because of not following the scriptures. If a person is following the scriptures, this dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, such things will not take place. Because they are not following scriptures, they are doing whimsically everything. So that determination is fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion. And always they will be dreaming. They cannot go beyond dreaming. They will build castles in air. So this is their dreaming. They will have so many plans. But then what happens at the end of the day? They will not be able to fulfill any of their plans because Lord has a bigger plan for them, a better plan for them. So they will be always in moroseness. They will lament, oh, why it happened to me, why I did not succeed. And they will be always afraid. Okay, and they will be subjected to illusion also. Such unintelligent determination. So this is called unintelligent, not intelligent. Why? Because it is in the mode of darkness. So it should not be concluded that a person in the mode of goodness does not dream. Here, dream means too much sleep. Dreaming is always present, either in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Dreaming is natural occurrence. So here, Prabhupada says in the purport that it should not be concluded that a person in the mode of goodness does not dream. So here, when it is mentioned that beyond dreaming, so it is not just applicable only to only for determination in the mode of darkness. Even those who are in the mode of goodness and passion also dreams. Dream is there. Can we have any control in our dream? Whether we are in the mode of goodness or passion or ignorance. Dream will be there. Only thing is the dream of a person in the mode of goodness will be something good, sattvic. Okay, and similarly, the person in the mode of passion and ignorance, they will have different types of dreams. But dream will be there. That's what Prabhupada says. Here, dream means too much sleep. Those in the mode of passion, they'll be sleeping too much. That is dreaming. Dreaming is always present. Prabhupada says dreaming is always present, either in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. So it is irrespective of what mode we are in, dreaming will be there. And the dream will be depending upon what type of dream, it will be depending upon the influence of the mode. A person in the mode of goodness will be seeing something good in the dream also. But at the same time, the person in the mode of passion and ignorance will also see dreams similar to their influence. So dreaming is a natural occurrence. But those who cannot avoid oversleeping, we cannot avoid the pride of enjoying material objects. We're always dreaming of lording it over the material world, and whose life, mind, and senses are thus engaged are considered to have determination in the mode of ignorance. So they will oversleep and they will be very, very proud. Why? Because they think that they have so many things to enjoy. They can satisfy the senses better than others. There will be a competition. I am better, you are better. Like that, there will be competition. and they will live a life of, so-called dreams. Always they want to build castle in the air because they think that that's possible with their so-called determination, and that determination, Krishna says, it is unintelligent determination in the translation. Okay. So who are always dreaming of lording it over the meteor bird, just like the lady who had chickens. She wants to sell the eggs. Okay, they will, and she will buy more chicken. Then she will have more egg. She will sell it. Then she will buy a goat. Okay, and she will sell the milk from goat to cow. These are all in the dream. When she is taking the basket of eggs on her head, she is dreaming all these things. I'll become a big, businesswoman. And as she was thinking, she just, gets struck with a stone. She falls down. All the eggs breaks. So such dreams we will see. So everything is in air only. Nothing materializes because we don't have a proper understanding. Okay, because we are influenced by the mode of ignorance. We don't follow the scriptures, nor we follow any saintly personalities. So that's why these are all only in the dream this will happen. Especially those who are in the mode of those determination who's influenced by the mode of ignorance will always oversleep, and all their dream project will be failure. So whatever we have studied so far, so many slokas, everything in 3 different modes, Krishna has explained to Arjuna. The knowledge, the knower, the work, the worker, the determination, the understanding, everything, isn't it? So everything in 3 different modes: mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. Now we can evaluate ourselves. We are in which mode? Goodness, passion, or ignorance? If we are in the lower modes, it is our duty to go to the higher modes, because staying in lower modes will not help us to attain what we are supposed to attain in the human form of life. So next is 36. We'll have it next week. So I'll stop here. Sharing. Hare Krishna, Vancha Kalpatarubhesha, Kripa Sindhu Bevacha, Patidanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. Ananta Kodi Vaishnavati ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Jai Go Premanande.